if there was kind of an ideal person for in this curiosity realm, what would their kind of day to day, what would their regular life look like?
Man, Jackson, there are so many highly curious weirdos out there. That there's,
This
I
is
mean, it's funny because the first person, do you know Temple Grandin? Have you heard of her?
Oh, I think I've heard that name. I've not.
So she's probably one of the most famous people, adults with autism, and she's written books. And what she's famous for is with her autism, which is very typical, really bad social interaction with other human beings. But she has this
Mhm.
amazing love, warmth, and compassion for animals, and she helped develop really humane slaughterhouses all over the
Hmm.
world because she could feel and see that the idea that prior to her involvement in innovating in slaughterhouses is animals would see the blade, the knife, the laser that's coming at them as they're on a conveyor belt. And the way she designed it was to be a spiral staircase so that the animals couldn't see what's coming. And so as a result, not only would the animals not experience this incredible dread and terror knowing that they're going to die, but also for if we want to be a little bit evil here, for those of us that are carnivores, is you have less cortisol in your meat. You don't want too much cortisol in your meat. It actually can
Yeah,
make you quite anxious. And so that was a problem. And so she solved two problems in one.
yeah. No, so but the what is her day to day life like? She's not always curious. What is the time to be curious and what is the time to not be curious? Is that a wisdom thing?
I don't know if it's wisdom. I think what you because you want to oscillate because you want to oscillate between
Right.
absorbing, integrating, and being. And so if you think about Temple Grandin, who is not a close friend of mine, so I can only guess at what her daily life is like, is she wants to be around animals. So she's not always curious. She just wants to love them. So I mean, there's so much video footage of her just holding cattle, like, holding a dog and holding a cat. And one of the
Right.
things that she designed actually, besides these humane slaughterhouses, is because she doesn't like physical contact from other humans, she has this very strong aversion to hugs and anyone touching her shoulders, is that she designed this leather um self-hugging machine where you just kind of go inside of it and then it basically pulsates and it's tight enough that it mimics the physical sensation of someone like squeezing against you but not in a painful way, and almost like this, like wrapping that blanket really tight around you after like a
Yeah.
real nice swim at the beach. And she designed it for herself, which was self-soothing, and then she designed it for animals that were experiencing anxiety. So a lot of her day is her being in this, for lack of a better word, self-hugging machine, and then her setting the device up and putting animals in there. So there's no real curiosity because it's already been invented.
Yeah.
It's more just I am I am a service for you and I want to make sure like you're okay. That happens there. And so that's this like the being part. And there's also like the service part of just I'm just of service to the animals.
Yeah, and that's also I think there's a good deal of humility in that as well. That the world isn't about you and other people have lives and things that they're doing, and it's kind to them, but also good for you to learn more about them.
I love what you just said. Yet there's so much self-help gobbledygook about being the main player, the protagonist of the story, and you're the hero. And what you're saying, which is really beautiful, is think about that you're just a supporting character. There's a lot of stories and narratives that are happening. Jackson, I know nothing about you, but damn am I intrigued, and I love how well dressed you are compared to me. And enjoy like letting other people lead in terms of their stories and just kind of you figure out as you go like what's my role in Jackson's story in this situation when I come out of here and meet Jose, the contractor who's working on renovations to my house. Like, what's my role like in his story, like in terms of like he's gonna bring his kid most likely, and like it's like a family like little company that comes to my house, and as opposed to like I am the hero of the story.
Yeah. No, I think that a good deal of problems would be solved if we stopped being so obsessed with ourselves. Um, yeah.
The social media world would be, I mean, just imagine if you were other focused versus self focused in terms of
Right.
trying to stop sounding intelligent and trying to figure out like, hey, like it looked like it's not clear who was wrong in the latest who's the Karen incident that's online, but
Right.
hey, can I and I always love when people ask this. Can I get the 5 minute footage before this event to know what happened? I love that comment because that's the intellectually humble, curious comment is this little part here is designed to evoke a very strong, visceral, irate reaction. But I would
Right.
love to know the backstory.